Prepare the surface, plastic cover this whole area because a lot of spillage is going to be happening. You're just covering the concrete so that any spillage you won't have to clean it. It's just like painting. At this point, just jack up the front. You should have enough room. For transmission fluid change we need the following. In my case, 2 jack stands and of course jack. If you have to lift the block, you need 4 jack stands and all the safety precautions. Torque wrench, fluid transfer kit. You can use this or any other kit, but as long as it fits in. T45 elbow, T40, 10mm socket wrench, any. Safety glasses, optional but are recommended. Funnel, also optional. Cage container, second cage container just in case, third cage container, gasoline or any other thing that you can wash stuff with, and a light, that's also optional. And the most important, the new filter and a new gasket. It is suggested to use aluminum gasket instead of rubber or anything like that. Basically, here is the transmission pan. This is the drain plug. Looks like it's T40. And looking from the back towards the front, there is the fill plug. First thing they say, you have to unscrew this plug and see if you can actually fill the transmission. There is no point of draining it if you can't fill it up back. That's the thing. That's what you have to do. These are the 10mm bolts. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take the gasket, I'm gonna put it against this and see if I have the right gasket. Again, there's no point taking anything out until you make sure it all fits. So basically keep unscrewing it. Thing is, it's tough. It easily comes with a... Here we go. Also, I suggest when you do this, wrap the exhaust with aluminum foil. Now you can start unscrewing the drain plug. The transmission should hold 9 liters, I guess, but people claim they only drained 5, 5.5, 6. There we go. It doesn't look much. I don't know. It's not a big container. Maybe 3 quarts in here, 3.5, maybe 4. Start unscrewing the bolts all around. I think they're 10 Newton meters torque, but I'll tell you exactly how many when I'll screw them back. Okay, now that all the bolts are unscrewed, the pen's still stuck. Looks like I'm gonna have to pry it from this side right here. Pry it out. Once I do, I expect a lot of fluid to come down, more fluid to come down. This is what I'm talking about. Old filter and a lot of fluid coming down. And fluid now everywhere. That's why I suggest using plastic. This is just stupidly dirty. Now we will have to pry all the gaskets out, you know, completely pry it out. Make sure this is all clean. Clean it out as much as you can. Make sure it's very clean, and get rid of all of this remains of what used to be gears. A lot of shavings from the you know, gears got stuck to this magnet. Gotta clean that as well. Prepare this pan. Meanwhile, you can ask actually somebody to, if you're not alone working on it, to clean this out. If you are, then you need to clean it now. And move on. The next step is to remove the old filter. While you were cleaning the pan, the transmission was basically dripping. This is the old filter. It needs to come out. This is the old filter and it needs to come out. Okay, this is the old filter, and this part right here that goes on top, it's stuck in the transmission, so you will have to pry it out with a, I guess, just screwdriver, you know. Okay, the new filter is on, the cover on. Now we gotta torque the bolts to 10 Newton meters or 7 foot-pounds, really light, and a drain plug at 20. This is the information for A5S 360 and 390 green. Everything you need to know. We're gonna pump the fluid right there in the pump, and that's what it is. And we're gonna pump it until it starts coming out of here. Okay, now we will have to start the car and go through a couple gears before we add more fluid. Don't have to like do in a roll 10 minutes, just a little bit of on neutral, on D. The point is that you want the transmission warmer now and start circulating the new fluid. Now adding more. After the gears, it looks like it eats through more quarts of this. The car actually feels normal. I mean, I don't see anything particularly different yet. Now I'll check more. The only thing I see the improvement, it kind of maybe rides a little lighter and smoother. Definitely is. Definitely turns on the first gear quicker than it used to. Used to, like, you put it on drive and it would take 5 seconds sometimes, especially when the car is cold. I'll test it while it's cold. If it didn't fix it, then it's a solenoid. But anyways, so far normal. Good.